Master, how long will Avad hide in his palace?
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder? Is it
Not now.
The collection threads? Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know...
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, a few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make...
Redridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do. place. Smells like nothing I've ever
You're an
seen
outlander.
before.
Nora from the
Is
look
that
of you.
some kind of
I'll
spice?
bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shank things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
The Banuk farewell mark. What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Any other stalls down here? Huh. Oh well.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Don't forget to stock up before...
The Vanguard serves Avad. And Avad... The Vanguard serves the Karja.
Meridian survives thanks to a long line of nobility. Don't you forget it.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little...
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous! Yes, yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the rugged, well-traveled. Yes. I would like to talk to you.
You there! Can you help me? Just a moment of your time, please. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about...
It was brazen and professional. They took... The thief went out through the...
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down...
I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother. He was killed in battle during the
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy back. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is mine. And after all he's been through,
I'll see what I can...
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, if I can get it back, all is forgiven.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Won't cost you a shard just to look. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. I've got all the best goods here. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Salutations. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. The longer this split with the Shadow Culture lasts, the more. Buy what you need.
Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
It feels like life.
Take a look at these wares. These aren't goods. They're not.
Oh.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgun. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how...
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes. They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation. It's like they prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora, girl. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that. Payment on return.
Hope the sun shines in your heart.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet
Like this.
in grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
Oh, no. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Flint hawks perch there, drawn to the spire's shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back the...
No, but it can.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe, now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and... You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away. And how he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least.
Where is your brother?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment...
You lost someone you loved, too.
No, not lost. When I took on...
I'll do what I...
to honor their memory...
Don't pass up these goods. Won't find better wares.
These aren't good.
I imagine when I was before. But it's decent work keeping the city safe.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Won't find better wares. Only the finest goods here. Buy what you need, leave the rest.
You saw the thief make a run?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Check out.
But the shadow carja lasts, the more prices will go up.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Drops of blood leading away.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Won't find better wares.
It's fine.
Only
The rising of the Hunter's Lodge.
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
My daughter's made friends with some Oseram girls from...
Still more blood. The thief got cut. Trail ends here. Someone must have seen the thief.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
I'll give you a good price.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Won't cost you a shard just to look. I praise Sun King Avad every day for ending his father's blood.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Don't pass up these goods.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock painting. If you have any, I have value.
Tell me more.
Simple woods he left, including Come on back. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
Leave the rest. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
I've got all the best goods here.
It makes a change to see Nora outside of the door.
Only the finest goods here.
Avad still hasn't put an end to the rebellion. Perhaps he's afraid.
Check out these wares.
You could spend your whole life...
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Sound of a hammer on steel.
I'm tired of being tired, that's for sure.
Fine goods for a fair price.
You'll like what I have for
You'll
sale,
like what
I promise.
have for sale, I promise.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Only the... You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Don't
Metal
pass
bot
up on
here,
these goods.
good prices, fair prices.
I'll give you a good price.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which...
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lenses at a time like this.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We will agree. I do the calling, you do the counting. I don't complain about your...
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself. My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing? We've lost a dozen patrols, people.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely... machines. Vicious machines.
What kind of...
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards. And a pack of Watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but... Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the...
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom wood...
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and...
I'll see what I can...
You will.
Got one.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
That'll help. These are helpful. Bitter, though. Keep that for later. Never know when I might need these. stocking up. Save these for the trail. For later. These will keep. Might need that. Going down fast. Gonna be light out soon. I'm ready. Gotta be. Good find. Wherever these machines are made, I could find a way to override them there. They're scanning for me. Saving these for the trail. hardy little plant. You'll help.
You're the Seeker. The one who was an...
I wish I could have saved everyone.
Did you...
What are you getting at?
There were worse things than being killed.
What was your hunting party doing?
After the proving, we were so angry. We caught up to them at dusk. We fought with all, but in the dark and...
Your party is...
gone.
What's worse?
I'm afraid. My friends went into the ruins. I can't go there, or I will be cast out. But I can't abandon them.
Tell me what you want.
Find my friends. You're a seeker. You can enter Devil's Thirst without judgment. But please, have pity on us. Don't tell—
You have nothing to worry about on that.
Whatever cursed tribe they come from.
Curiosities for dreamers, not brains.
For all mother!
Missed it again!
I thought!
Come on, then.
Afraid you die in a...
Every brave down!
Good to see a seeker dressed as she should be, as a Nora.
Enough.
Good for an old remedy. That's a machine I can't override. Not until I've learned more. clear. Let's get on with it. I'll find a use for you. Need them soon enough. like a spider. It carries a container on its back. I wonder what's inside. To override these machines, I'll have to find out where they came from. weren't looking for me.
matriarchs have given you a great responsibility, Seeker. I hope you live up to it.
Devil's grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
That's what they tell me.
War Chief? Our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. What you start, they'll help finish.
Can't be too prepared.
Braves! It is time! Time to fight! Time to kill! Maybe time to die! We will regroup there, at the base of the tallest tower. Then, to the Ring of Metal and vengeance! Today, we break taboos to honor our dead and punish our enemies!
And one of these. Fight or run.
Redouble your efforts! The shadow demands it! The shadow...
Just stay out of their way for now. Get it while I can. I'd have to leave something else behind. I'll tuck that away. Good. I can use this.